Welcome to Zurich, Switzerland, and the last stop on Rachael's epic 2024 Christmas market extravaganza. I can't believe I'm at the end, although I'm definitely ready to go back home, especially since I finally have gotten a cold. I feel like it was inevitable that it would eventually happen on this trip, even though I've been taking like vitamin C pills and, you know, just trying to be healthy, use hand sanitizer. I knew I would probably end up getting sick, so at least I waited until the very end of the trip. The Christmas cheer started as soon as I arrived in Zurich because there's a Christmas market at the train station, and there's a really tall tree that is Lindt themed because of course it is. Lindt is a chocolate from Switzerland. You see the stores all over the place. I love Lindt, and it was just so funny to see a tree that was themed to Lindt with like a giant Lindt ball at the top. I didn't really walk through that market, but it did look pretty cute inside of the train station. I have meandered down to this big market that is in front of the Opera House. I've already walked through this market a little bit and I already really like it. They have a good variety of food, so it's not the same thing offered at every other stall, which it has been like at some of the other markets. They also have different foods from around the world, not just like Switzerland and Germany and stuff, so that's really cool to see. Also, the stalls selling goods are really unique too. It seems like it's more local artisans, small business kind of things that are set up in the stalls instead of just like mass-produced stuff or like the same exact thing at every single one. So that is really, really nice to see because, like I said, some of the other markets didn't really have a variety of goods either, and a lot of it was kind of more mass-produced, whereas this one seems like it's more like art and small business stuff. Also, as you can tell, it is super sunny today, which makes me so happy because I've barely seen the sun on this trip, so this is really nice. I can't wait to see what this one looks like at night because there are so many lights strung everywhere, and I bet it is gorgeous. They also have a lot of really cool places to sit. Like, look at this, what? And then they have some places where it's like really rustic with these like benches that are made of wood. There's this kid area that has like a bunch of little like playhouses with different setups for them to play like house and stuff. And then of course, a staple at the markets, a carousel. I really just like the vibe and aesthetic of this market. There's all this like rustic, yet I don't know, like it's just really, really cute. I think this might be one of my favorite markets that I've visited. And like I said earlier, I can't wait to see what it looks like at night. Okay, so before meandering my way back to the hotel check-in, I stopped at this grocery store. My camera battery died, so voiceover time. I wanted to pick up some Swiss chocolate as a souvenir, but I didn't want anything too expensive or that was available in the US like Lindt or Toblerone. I had heard that this grocery store had an exclusive brand of chocolate called Frey that was really good and affordable. I got 3 bars on sale for €6 and some change. They were so good. I've checked into my hotel and now I am back out again. I'm going to go to a market that's like really close to my hotel, get something to eat there, and just kind of maybe walk around a little bit. Okay, so that market ended up being really small with not very many options. So I'm gonna go head back to the train station and see what they have to offer because they had a lot of booths and I only saw like a couple when I walked through it real quick earlier. Under the tree, there's this little Lindt Christmas market. Look how cute that is. Also, there were people handing out little Lindt bears. This market is really big. There's a ton of stalls, There's really great like art and other products for sale and a lot of food. I get such decision fatigue at the bigger markets like this because there's too many choices. I'm gonna probably have to walk through at least twice before I can make a decision on the food. It looks so good. I ended up getting some pho at a Vietnamese stall just because it's something way different than anything I've eaten on this trip. Like the other market I was at earlier, this one also had a lot of international cuisine, which was really cool to see because none of the other markets have been like that except for like churros or something, if you can count that. But at this one, I saw stuff from Portugal, Argentina, Thailand, the Ukraine. So there were a lot of different options besides just cheese and bread. For dessert, I got a quaffle. It's like a croissant and a waffle mixed together. And I got the pistachio cream and a Kinder Bueno on top. And it was just as good as it looks. Really, really good. And now I'm just gonna wander around and look at some light displays. This street, it looks like, I don't know, like a giant light explosion. I don't think it's really coming through on the camera, but it's beautiful. Whoa. I just turned the corner and saw this. I was like, what the heck? Okay, it looks like there's actually another market over here, so I'm gonna go check it out. It looks like it's just a few food stalls, but definitely really cute. All right, I cut through the mall and found another pretty street with lots of lights. These are little snowflakes. Okay, here's another angle of it. It goes around on this side, so it's like this giant 3D present, and that is so cool looking. Well, that was cool. I just kind of stumbled upon that. I'm going to work my way back to the hotel and I will see you in the morning. Hello, it is my last day here in Zurich and in Europe in general. I'm really excited to go home because I am so sick. I feel like crap. I'm miserable. I didn't leave the hotel until like after 2 because I was just kind of chilling in there, and then I accidentally took a nap, and then I went to Aldi and got like a little immunity smoothie thing, which is probably too little too late. I've come up to this park which has a really beautiful view of the city. Also, there are people here playing bocce ball, which always reminds me of French class back in high school. I stumbled across this beautiful market under the Frau Munster Church. This market is really cute. Look at these little like fake fires down here. I love the tree, love all the decorations. The stalls are really cute, lots of cute stuff for sale. Love the aesthetic here. I feel like people are sleeping on Zurich. Like, this is a great Christmas market city. Like, all the markets I've been to, I've been really impressed by. I loved spotting all the adorable dogs in sweaters. That market was super cute, but I didn't really see any food that caught my eye, so I'm gonna keep walking and we'll just see if I pass another market on the way or I just get back down to that market by the Opera House. Okay, it looks like just across the river under this other church, there's another market, so I'm gonna go over there. Also, the mountains like way out there in the distance are so beautiful. I picked up my last raclette dish. The melty hot cheese was delicious on a bed of potatoes. Also, there is this atrocity. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's kind of backlit, but it's like a giant circus tent. I don't know if it's a market or just a bar, but I can hear the music from here, and I'm not gonna go check that out. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm almost there to the big market next to the Opera House. The lights are on, and it is so beautiful. Look at all the seagulls flying all over the place. They're just waiting for some food to drop. And this market does have restrooms, and I love that they're free, and there's more than like 2 stalls, which a lot of the other markets only have like 2, maybe 3 stalls, so you ended up having to wait a while, but this one has a lot. Remember yesterday when I was talking about like decision fatigue and there were too many choices? There are way too many choices, and it's like any food you can imagine, like burgers, waffles, like I don't know, I could go on and on. Greek food, Spanish food. I saw Yemen. Like there's just so much to choose from. I have about 45 franc left that I want to spend because obviously it's franc, it's not like euro that I can use on a different trip. So I'm gonna try to use that and just eat my way through this market if I can ever make a decision. Here's a quick fire look at all the food I got at the market. From the Yemen food stall, I got this yummy wrap, then a tasty Portuguese pastel de nata. Alright, I left that market behind and I'm walking to a street that's supposed to have really good lights, but look out here. First of all, there's this boat that has lights on, which is really pretty, but see all the lights behind it? Like the rest of the buildings and stuff, they're like little stars out there. It's so beautiful. Wow. Look how big this freaking tree is. Oh my goodness. Okay, it looks like it's just a live tree, which is probably why it's so tall, and they put lights on it. Oh, it is gorgeous. Okay, it looks like this street is just the same one I walked last night when I was wandering aimlessly. But yeah, these lights go really far down the street, and they're just so pretty. I really don't think it comes through on the camera how pretty it is in real life. This is the street for shopping big designer names. Here's the Louis Vuitton. I saw Versace, Tiffany & Co. Bunch of, you know, fancy stuff if you want to do shopping. After wandering the pretty streets, I stopped by the Singing Tree Market again and picked up some hot chocolate and churros. They were both delicious. Thank you so much for watching. My time in Zurich was definitely kind of up and down. Obviously, I'm sick. I feel a lot better after walking around and being in the fresh air, but I know tomorrow I'm gonna be dead when I wake up, and obviously it's a long travel day, so I'm not looking forward to that. But My time in Zurich otherwise was really good. I loved the Christmas markets here. I feel like they're really underrated. Like no one ever talks about Zurich as far as Christmas markets go. But wow, the one at the Opera House was probably one of my favorite Christmas markets from the entire trip. I loved that it wasn't like the same exact thing at every stall, because a lot of the other ones, like the aesthetic and like the lights and the decorations were really nice, but then like most of the ornaments were mass produced and all the food was like the same 3 things. But at these markets here in Zurich, all the food is a variety. There's, you know, international cuisine. There's like no 2 stalls that sell the same thing. And then as far as like ornaments and like products, it's all like art, small business. So I loved that. So definitely check out Zurich if you're planning on doing some Christmas markets. It is kind of a little bit further away from like Germany and like the major Christmas markets that most people visit. But even if you have to, you know, take a train down here or fly into Zurich or whatever, it's definitely worth it as far as the Christmas markets and the lights and everything go. It's really fantastic. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It's free to do and it really helps me out. I will see you next time, wherever that might be.